Travis Wingate, so I don't know what happened to the lips to visual on the last video. I do know the YouTube employees were tampering with it. They did not like that video. I hope they haven't figured out how to mess that up, because I figured out how to fix it on my end. I have to trim the little segment before I start visually speaking to match the audio, and it fixes the problem. But I don't know, for some reason it did not work on that one, as I had gone the whole weekend unmolested by YouTube employees, and then that one video, they just blew a fuse. Dear God. And it was just a short one, but yeah, dear God, guys. I mean, it's a basic thing of life. Nobody lives by spiritual witness. Nobody. You can claim it, but you don't practice it. So what the hell are you claiming it for? Anyway, here's why it's too late. Here's why the church won. Doctrine and Covenants, section 1. Hearken, O ye people of my church. He's given the warning. And this is Joseph Smith. This is 1831. So this is before Brigham Young. This is not about anybody after them. This is right with Joseph Smith. And so, what was it? Yeah. And so, those who will not hear the voice of the Lord. All Mormons claim it, spiritual witness, but give heed to the words. It's not enough to get a spiritual witness. You now have to give heed to those words. It's your responsibility to build Zion. And you just gave up. You let go and let God. That's a false doctrine that's been floating around not too many years ago. Giving heed is what's essential. And so, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, to that point, even the Old Testament, New Testament. And what Mormons don't understand, well, verse 17, wherefore, I the Lord, knowing the calamity which should come, called Joseph Smith. He was preparing for this great calamity and destruction. What kind of destruction? Oh, I don't know, maybe the complete destruction of the Jaredites, the complete destruction of the Nephites, the complete destruction of the Jerusalemites. Are you not capable of reading and understanding? How did you guys fall so far away from the iron rod? All I'm doing is my duty as an elder of the church, to warn my neighbor. Because I know it, I see it, I heed it. And here's the thing. When somebody tells you the end of the world is coming, and that's what Joseph did, Latter-day Saints. So when is this great calamity and destruction coming? You'd think the very first question would be, will I get to see the prequel for Game of Thrones? No! It's when. So that, yeah, you can plan to see if you can watch it. Everybody asks that. Even in the gospel story, Jesus, in Matthew 24, talking to his disciples, he tells them, oh yeah, destruction's coming. When? They ask when. When is the end of the world? When? And so he gives them the signs. Matthew says, however, oh, but nobody knows the day or the hour, even though here's the sign with the precise day and the hour date. And everybody falls for that because it's an excuse not to give heed, not to be prepared. And so the church won. They murdered Joseph Smith. They conquered him. But then they had to make sure that the Mormons they took with them did not fulfill his prophecy. And they did it. Spiritual witness. They got you. They kept you from doing research to search for the date. They gotcha, and they won because it's too late. I mean, yeah, maybe survivors might say, oh, wow, where's Zion? Maybe we should try to build it. Good luck. Maybe it'll just be an Adam and an Eve. So, that's the whole point of my videos. I was the warning voice for you guys. And you sent me death threats. And you put thumbs down. And you said, bleep you, Travis. We're only going to follow the prophet down to hell, down to our deathbed. It's unbelievable how gullible you are to scams. Unbelievable. And Utah is the highest per capita of gullible people who fall for scams in the world. The highest per capita. The FBI even tries to warn Utah. Say, you guys are pretty gullible. We're constantly getting reports of Utahns getting thousands of dollars taken from them. I even know several of them who've gotten scammed. I even tried to stop the person from getting scammed, and he went and did it anyway because he didn't give heed to the warning. Thought he knew better. So I can't help you guys. If you're not going to listen, if you're not going to hear, as all I'm doing is quoting from the scriptures. I'm going over the scriptures with you. I'm not creating things. I'm not twisting anything. I read directly from Doctrine and Covenants section 1 right here. You can read it for yourself to say, oh yeah, I guess he's right. So I didn't even talk about how they're talking specifically to Mormons. They have strayed from mine ordinances. They have broken mine everlasting covenant. Who do you think Joseph is talking to? Somebody else, I guess, huh? Who has everlasting covenant sealed in order to be broken, right? Other people, not Mormons. Mormons don't get sealed with the everlasting covenant. It's so simple and plain. Like you look beyond the mark. That comes from the Book of Mormon. You want something more complicated, like the planet Nibiru. It's been hovering around, I guess. I heard this morning that it's still hovering around our planet. And yet you guys hear of comets and asteroids and meteors. And they come and they go. But Nibiru? Oh, that's been 4 years now. It's just floating out in space. You know, you did watch Independence Day. When an object does something like that, yeah, you're dealing with alien technology. But leave it to the wackos to say, Nibiru is a spaceship. Just make it so complicated. Because that's more fun, I guess, huh?